Starting a business in today's chaotic world can feel like navigating a stormy sea. But what if you had a timeless guide to steer you through uncertainty? Stoicism, a philosophy of resilience and reason, offers practical wisdom to modern entrepreneurs. By mastering your mind, focusing on action, and embracing challenges, you can turn philosophical principles into a roadmap for success. The Stoic mindset, turning fear into opportunity. What's the single biggest roadblock that prevents people from starting their own business? It's not lack of money or connections, it's fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears whisper, "What if I fail? What if I lose everything? What will others think?" They paralyze even the most ambitious dreamers, leaving ideas untested and potential unrealized. But what if I told you that fear is not the enemy? It's an ally, a guide, and even a teacher. This is where Stoicism becomes your greatest tool for entrepreneurship. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor-philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the foundation of the Stoic mindset. Understanding what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. In the chaotic and unpredictable world of business, this principle becomes your compass. You cannot control the economy, market trends, or your competitors, but you can control your preparation, effort, and mindset. By shifting your focus to what lies within your sphere of influence, you free yourself from the emotional chaos of external uncertainties. Let's reframe fear. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, overlooking an ocean. The drop is steep, the water cold, and your heart races with apprehension. Fear is that cliff. It signals risk, yes, but also possibility. On the other side of fear lies opportunity. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Instead of seeing fear as a wall, treat it as a doorway. The very thing you're afraid of often holds the greatest potential for growth. Ask yourself, what is the worst-case scenario if you pursue your business idea? Could you survive it? For most people, the answer is yes. You might lose money, make mistakes, or face rejection. But would you recover? Absolutely. And more importantly, you would grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for your next endeavor. In contrast, the worst-case scenario of not acting is regret, a gnawing feeling that you could have done more, tried harder, or reached higher. Fear thrives in the shadows of uncertainty. To dismantle it, bring it into the light. Practice what Stoics call negative visualization. Picture the setbacks you might face: losing a client, facing financial strain, or a product launch failing. By imagining these scenarios in advance, you rob them of their power to shock or paralyze you. Preparedness becomes your armor, and fear loses its grip. Every successful entrepreneur has faced fear. Howard Schultz, the visionary behind Starbucks, started with a modest idea and faced countless rejections. But instead of letting fear stop him, he used it to fuel his determination. Like a true Stoic, he embraced the uncertainty, took calculated risks, and turned obstacles into stepping stones. This is the Stoic way, not to avoid fear, but to master it. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it. The Stoics teach us to act with purpose, not hesitation. So, let your fears guide you, not to retreat, but to prepare. Let them sharpen your vision, refine your plans, and propel you forward. In the end, the only true failure is the failure to begin. And with the Stoic mindset, you're equipped to start your journey, no matter how daunting it seems. Discipline, Over-motivation. The Stoic key to consistency. Motivation is overrated. It's fleeting, unreliable, and at best, inconsistent. One day you wake up ready to conquer the world, the next you can barely get out of bed. But discipline? Discipline is the steel backbone of success, the unshakable foundation of achievement. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In business, mastering yourself means showing up every single day, not just when you feel inspired. Entrepreneurs often dream big, but dreams without action are fantasies. Stoicism teaches that action, not inspiration, is the key to progress. What matters isn't how you feel in the moment, but whether you honor the commitments you've made to yourself. Think of an athlete training for a marathon. Do they skip practice because they're tired? Number. They lace up their shoes, hit the road, and put in the work. Why? Because discipline turns dreams into reality. Building a business requires the same mindset. You won't always feel like making sales calls, reviewing contracts, or refining your marketing strategy. But those small, consistent actions add up. As Seneca observed, well-being is attained by little and little, and nevertheless is no little thing itself. The same applies to success. Each disciplined act, no matter how small, builds momentum, and over time, momentum becomes mastery. How do you cultivate discipline? Start with routine. Structure your day with clear priorities and stick to them. Eliminate distractions, social media, unnecessary meetings, and anything that pulls you away from meaningful work. Set specific goals, break them into manageable steps, and hold yourself accountable. Discipline isn't glamorous, but it's effective. And in a world where most people give up when things get hard, discipline becomes your competitive advantage. Imagine the life you want. Now imagine the effort it will take to achieve it. Between those 2 points lies the bridge of discipline. And the beauty of Stoicism is that it doesn't ask you to feel a certain way. It asks you to act. When you choose discipline over comfort, you align with the Stoic path and unlock the consistency that builds empires. Resilience in the face of adversity. Your business superpower. Adversity is not an obstacle to success. It is the crucible in which greatness is forged. Every entrepreneur faces challenges, lost deals, failed products, tough competitors, but what separates the great from the average is resilience. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show a man's character. How you respond to setbacks defines your path forward." In the Stoic view, setbacks are inevitable, but suffering is optional. Picture a storm battering a tree. While its branches may sway and leaves fall, the tree stands firm if its roots are strong. Your roots as an entrepreneur are your mindset, grounded in the Stoic belief that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. When a deal falls through or a plan unravels, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adapt? What new possibilities does this open? Howard Schultz faced rejection 242 times while seeking investors for Starbucks. Imagine if he'd quit after the first 10, or even the 100th rejection. But Schultz, embodying the Stoic principle of perseverance, didn't see failure as the end. He saw it as part of the journey, and so he pressed on. Today, Starbucks stands as a testament to resilience. Resilience isn't just about endurance, it's about transformation. The Stoics teach us to view every hardship as fuel for our fire. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Your business setbacks can either extinguish your dreams or ignite your determination. The choice is yours. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Why do so many people give up on their business dreams? Because they obsess over outcomes, profits, recognition, or the perfect moment. When results don't come fast enough, discouragement sets in. Stoicism, however, teaches us a powerful truth. The process is where success begins, not the outcome. As Epictetus wisely said, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do, and your life will go well." Entrepreneurs often fixate on the end game, achieving financial freedom, scaling their company, or disrupting an industry. While these goals are important, they are outside your direct control. You can't force investors to say yes, clients to choose your service, or markets to shift in your favor. But what you can control is the effort you put into perfecting your craft, the time you invest in honing your skills, and the commitment to showing up every day. Consider an artist working on a masterpiece. If they only think about how the finished painting will be received, they'll rush the process, overlook details, and lose the joy of creation. But if they immerse themselves in each brushstroke, trusting the process, the result will naturally reflect their dedication. Similarly, your business success will flow from your consistent effort, not from chasing immediate results. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You should consider not only that each day is a life, but that the business of life is labor." This perspective shifts your focus to the present moment. What action can you take today to move forward? It might be a small step, writing an email, refining a product, or researching a market trend, but these small, purposeful actions compound over time. To anchor yourself in the process, set daily intentions rather than rigid outcomes. Instead of saying, "I need 10 clients this month," shift to, "I'll reach out to 10 people today." This approach not only keeps you grounded, but also makes success inevitable. Outcomes are unpredictable, but effort is always within your grasp. When you focus on the process, you free yourself from the anxiety of what-ifs and instead step fully into the present, a hallmark of both Stoicism and success. Mastering emotional control, your edge in business. Every entrepreneur will face emotional storms, moments of doubt, anger, frustration, or even despair. A deal falls through. A trusted partner betrays you. A client leaves for a competitor. In these moments, emotions threaten to derail you, clouding your judgment and pulling you away from rational decisions. But the Stoics believed that mastering your emotions is not only possible, but essential. Seneca reminds us, "You must learn to master your emotions if you wish to lead a tranquil life." In business, emotional control is a superpower. While others panic in a crisis, you remain calm. While others lash out at setbacks, you adapt. This level-headedness allows you to see challenges clearly and respond effectively. Think of a ship captain in a storm. If they let fear and panic take over, they'll steer recklessly, putting the entire crew at risk. But if they stay composed, focusing on what they can control, adjusting the sails, navigating the waves, they increase their chances of survival. You are the captain of your business. Emotional storms will come, but Stoicism teaches you to remain steady, using reason as your guide. How can you practice emotional control? First, pause before reacting. The Stoics often spoke of creating space between stimulus and response. When something triggers you, a harsh email, a missed opportunity, take a deep breath and remind yourself, this too shall pass. Most emotional reactions are temporary. By delaying your response, you prevent impulsive decisions that could harm your business. Second, reframe your perspective. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." That client who cancelled their contract, it's not a personal failure. It's a lesson in adaptability. That negative feedback, it's an opportunity to improve. When you change how you view challenges, you strip them of their power to overwhelm you. Lastly, cultivate gratitude. The Stoics believed that gratitude grounds us, even in the face of hardship. Each time you face a setback, reflect on what's still going well: your health, your progress, your network of supporters. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible, fueling you to move forward with resilience. When you master your emotions, you not only navigate challenges more effectively, but also inspire confidence in those around you. Employees, partners, and clients will see you as a steady, reliable leader, an invaluable trait in the unpredictable world of business. Building a business is not just about strategy and profit, it's a test of character, patience, and resolve. By applying Stoic principles, you cultivate a mindset that thrives in adversity and remains steady in triumph. Remember, success lies in what you can control: your actions, emotions, and values. Harness the wisdom of the Stoics and let your business journey become a reflection of your inner strength.